There's a cable, you gotta know about it. Oh crap, I wanted to. Hang on a second, guys. Okay. I want to change the frames per second because I thought that might make it a little better to view. Hello, Sojourner. Beautiful face. Olivia. And there's Bianca. There's my duct taped leather gloves. Did you get... Hi, Margot. We got a sunshiny day today, but it's windy. Hey, Karen. Hi, Pat. So I adjusted my camera. Last week I had it at 30 frames per second. So I just adjusted it to 60. So hopefully that gives us a little better resolution and less pixelation. Ooh, pancakes. This is a good time for that with all the syrup flowing. Hi, Lucretia. Sorry about the wind. It's really windy today. In fact, I'm going to shut one of these doors and lock it. Hi, everybody. Now they're all freaking out. They think I'm going to do something. Latch the gate, the door with one hand. Sorry about that. So what have we been up to here? Ruin and ruin. How many sheep did I rue? I don't know. I've been focusing on the lambs. Bloody wind. And they're not as easy to do as the adults for some reason this year. The only one that was really easy was that black one that I did on the video. How close to delivering? Well, technically 147 days from the introduction day would be April 23rd. But Rich is thinking that we might start a little bit early. And I don't know, he says that because normally we'll have lambs like on the 17th, around there. Actually, that's shearing day, so that's dates in my head. I did half of a gray catmuck at Lakshmi's ewe lamb. She's not one of the friendlies, and she was just pretty miserable about it. So I just did half. Oh, I don't know who's going to be first. Oh, I know who I think is going to be first. Ophavia. Just because she's just enormous, and it might be she looks enormous because she's such a small, delicate little thing. But at any rate, when I was looking at I keep a diary. I call it the activity diary. It's a Word file, and I just write everything that happens every day. And she was the first one we observed when we put the ram in with them together. You know, when we put the group together, she was the first one that got poked. So, and she looks at it. I mean, she's definitely bred. So that's where I'm putting my money. Oh, Miss Ophavia. So it's been ruined, shearing. We got the cameras up. So let's see, right there. You can see one of them. So there's 3 cameras up right now. One over there on that side of the barn. This one, and then I got one over here, right there. Oops, I gotta read these comments. The comments disappear on me and I don't know how to get them back. Let's see here. Yeah, the bred ewes, it's been my observation that ewes that are bred tend to rue better because I think that they have because of the stress of making a baby, that I think generates a better break in their fleeces. So it's just a theory. And that theory was kind of reinforced when I tried to rue Mrs. Hughes last year, who always rues easily. And last year it was a nightmare. I could not get the wool off. I ended up getting a pair of kitchen scissors to cut it off. And she did not have lambs that year. I can't remember why. So that was my experiment. All right, so we got the cameras up. We got the barn cleaned, really cleaned. We got all the stalls cleared out. I'm actually going to be featuring all that stuff, all that work in the Go to Work this Sunday. Just all the stuff we're doing to get ready. That was not my battery, that was my Shopify chat, my website chat. I got somebody that's putting together a wheel order. Oh my gosh, today's Friday already. What did I do this week? What have I been doing? I'm literally standing here trying to remember, drawing a complete blank. Oh, I made that one video, edited and launched that one about the lambing supplies, and I have gotten really nice feedback from a couple of farmers, new farmers, that are saying that that's been helpful. It makes me feel terrific. There's Old English Garden. I got my clear bags for shearing. Got that done. Oh, we wanted to clean out the other side of the barn over here too, because I like it to be really flat. Sorry, guys. What are you doing in here alone, you little silly? So we got most of it peeled up. Hi, Carrie. Most of this peeled up, ready to go. So Aaron will be here. He sets up his setup shearer. And then we put a piece of plywood right here, and I have it cleared up so that this gate, we can open and close it easily. And so all the ewes that I'm going to have sheared are going to be in this section, and then I'll close that gate over there, and all the ewes that I still plan to rue, will go over there. And we did our CDT shots for bred ewes because you want the lambs to get the benefit of that while they're still in the womb. Oh dear, girls, come on. Is that really necessary? Why is that necessary? So we did CDTs on the bread use last week, and I had a chance at that time to just check and see which ones were ruined. Ooh, you sheared. How many sheep do you have, Carrie? You're mostly Corriedales, and I think you've got a Finn. I'm thinking about it. So I have the list of the ewes that I want to rue. I got way more than, you've got a dozen. Well, still, that's a good number. I think this is the one. Were you the nightmare, you, Leanne? What are you at? Yeah. I thought she was going to be really easy. Oh my God, she was awful. Very mad at me. I don't think I'm going to rue Ms. Elizabeth because she hated it so much last year. I can't remember. I made Mark's notes of all the ones who I'm going to rue and stuff. And I don't remember all of them. But I'm pretty sure Elizabeth is going to get a pass this year. She's going to have time with Erin because she just didn't come off nice. I could rue Alice Paul. So what are my numbers now? I've got like 50, low 50 U's. I think I might have 53, something like that. And then I got 4 plus 11 rams. Someone just called me about looking for meat sheep. So there must be a holiday coming up. And so I know what it's exciting. I really need to do a better job at keeping track of those holidays. So anyways, yeah, we probably should send a couple rams off, but I'm not going to do it until after I get their wool. Why are you walking away from me? I'm really unhappy with how the light's working out today, but I'm kind of trying to balance that with the wind. Nobody's coming in here today, are they? Except for the stupid starlings. Probably not Smiley because we wanted to breed with him. And the only reason we didn't last year was the stall we had picked was, or the place we picked for breeding for that group was just so wet and terrible. I'm going to rue you, aren't I? Oh, that bloody wind. I almost cursed. Almost cursed on my live feed. That wouldn't be good. Oh, Marco. I'm sorry. Just really suboptimal conditions today. There's the one I rode that was so nice. Oh, it just fell off practically. It was really nice. It was a little on the short side. $13.90. Anybody care to remind me who that is? Come on, camera. You can do it. Let's go. There you go. $13.90. $13.90. Hello, Elizabeth. Why can't I remember? 1390 and 1391. They always, I just can't. Somebody's got my hair. 91 is Carrie. All right. Well, you knew that Margot wanted to say hello, so that's why you stopped in. Look how nice and square she is. You got something in your belly? Banging around in there? Look at your neck will, it's just falling off. Okay, I'm gonna reverse the camera because Viola has. What's that you got on your face? Is that minerals? You like those minerals, don't you? Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Come on, foot. There you go. Floor is a little bumpy. That was not a limp. That was a stumble. I hope. Let's keep an eye on that. These two are always here. You can't even see them on the camera because they're just right up in my grill, aren't ya? Crusty nose. And then you, your woolly face, mutton chops. Oops, sorry. I don't want them touching the camera because you always turn it off or do something, freeze it. Oh, there comes Matilda. Hi, sweet girl. Your Aunt Karen is here. Ow. She's gonna get sheared again. It's not, Matilda's just not a rooer, is she? What in the heck else have I been doing this week? Just trying to get caught up on stuff. I planted some seeds in the, there's a flower bed in the front of the house, north side, and it's always nice and cool, so I put lettuce and kale and stuff there. Yeah, this weekend was very busy. There you are. Did you come to say hello to everybody? Well, the girl that came to visit, she's got Icelandics. I swear I talked about this already. Well, maybe I didn't. She's got Icelandics. She lives near Ithaca. So she did come out. We had a nice talk and everything. Really nice. I brought my other battery, so don't worry about that. I'm going to try to get to 30 minutes. But she's also got a tiny house, and we talked about that at great length, and she had a lot of really good information for me about, ideas for waste, how you manage waste, and this and that. So we're trying to decide. I want to get another building. These guys are so weird. How do you do that? I want to get a building so that I can. There's a couple objectives. One is mainly I want to have a space, like a event space, because I have people that come out that want to try wheels or, want a lesson or something, and I just don't like doing it in the house, and I definitely don't like doing it in the basement. These two just do not get along. So I want to get something. So I got 3 options that we're weighing. evaluating or whatever. One is a tiny house, which are adorable. And if you get a tiny house on wheels, you don't have to pay taxes on it. You don't have to pay, you don't have to do zoning. It's like an RV. So there's one. I just think those are super cute, and I love that idea, but they're small. So then the other thought was to get a camper with a trailer hitch. Not a fifth wheel, but just a regular. And that would have a little bit more space, less expensive than a tiny home. Could use it for camping if we ever wanted to camp again. But they're so ugly. And then the third idea is to actually build a structure, frame up actual building. And then, yeah, because I want to have an open meeting space, but I also want to have like a resident, like a little guest area to host like overnight visitors and stuff. So I've definitely have the land for it, and I think we could swing it money-wise. Definitely, if I do my sheep farm day camp idea, that would be the return on it. So anyways, that's something I'm researching and stewing about. I just think you're so sweet. I do. You're like one of my favorite ones. Doesn't get much cuter than that, does it? There she is. That's Ophavia. She's just so pregnant. Is that Ophavia? No, that's not. That's Belva. So I told Rich, after we get the cameras installed, I want to roo an adult today, a bred ewe. So I'm thinking about Aria. She's black, and the wool's falling off of her, too. Are the pancakes done yet, Karen? Ah. We will have to have a chat offline, see what you're doing. Yeah, I was thinking about putting in a couple yurts, if somebody wants to just go primitive and spend the night and stuff. So there's, that. Are you just using regular maple syrup? I know it. It's nothing urgent, right? It's just, you just want to have something in the works, something to work on, think about. I'm going to work on your feet, is what I'm going to do. The white ewes always have terrible feet. Hi, sweetie. Belva. How you doing? Yes. Oh, my girl. I'm gonna roo her. And I gotta work on that one foot. Looks like we got a little Aladdin slipper situation. I don't know if you can see it. It's starting to curl up, which is terrible. We did her like 2 months ago. It's all right. I'll take care of you. Oh, I love a twigs and branches pancake. They make them at IHOP, but they've got one. A pancake that's got, we always call it the twigs and branches. I don't know what's in it, but they're really textured and delicious. Buckwheat, maybe? Really? Sounds delicious. Well, look at you being Miss Friendly and I'm ignoring you. What are you doing? How'd you get that big tear in your coat? Huh? This is Matilda. Karen, Dragonfly, has got her fleece. She's doing a lot of stuff with it, making beautiful things. Karen's a spindler. Hey, there's plenty there for everyone. So spindling away. I did hear from Louise. I don't know, she said she's just having a hard time with the scheduling to get on our live feed for a visit. But she's got plans to make a hap shawl, a Shetland hap shawl. Lace. She's the one that bought that custom rose wheel. Do you guys remember? You're such a silly girl. You are the silliest girl ever. Yeah, it was a beautiful. Oh, there you go. Here's your tail wagging. Here's my old girl. She's been kind of standoffish lately. I think she's got something in her tummy that's making her feel weird, don't ya? You don't know what it is. Poor little thing. You got little babies in there and you don't know what's going on. That's cool, Margot. I didn't know that. Look at me. Your tail's wagging. She's just kind of not herself. I feel like she's just, because she's a very sensitive, she's really sensitive, very like aware of what's going on around her and stuff. And I just think that she's, do you think they know the first time what's going on? There's no way she knows. Oh, but you're going to love your baby when you get one. You're going to be so happy to have something to love. Your own baby. She was the cutest lamb. So, I don't know if all you guys know, but she's the one that's got the white and the brown patches. So it's really flashy and cool looking. And you got these lumpy blobs over here I want to pull out, but I'm not gonna. I know you're not ruined. They're a little bit vexed at everybody. I think she's going to be an awesome mother. You're going to be very attentive. You're going to think your baby's the best one. Aren't ya? My hands are freezing. I'm doing some spinning. Now that I mentioned, I was trying to figure out what I've been doing. I actually am working on the Viola's wool. Doing bumbly skein, right, with the bumbly and then a ply of lace. Sort of messing around with that a little. So Margot, are you like a one project at a time person? spin and knit. It seems like that to me. Just from limited time we've known each other. The lady that came out to visit the farm brought a friend with her, and her friend's name was Allison Paul. So she, of course, had a nice little connection with our Alice Paul here. It was kind of neat. I was watching, all right, so the Lambing Supplies video that I launched yesterday was from footage I took last year in February, which got me kind of nervous because we were already making plans to buy stuff in February, and I haven't even done that yet. I still got to order a couple things. But I was sitting over there in the part of the video talking about something, and Lucy was just all over me. Pair of socks and another sweater, all on the needles. I see. So yeah, so Lucy was, oh my gosh, she was so funny. I wonder if she's going to have a baby. I got to check in with some of these people that have rams from us and see what their situation is. I sold a white ram, and he was a lamb, and he was small, and the girl was a little nervous. He may not do the job, so I got to follow up with her. All right. This one here, I'm not going to rue. I tried ruining it, and it was just too hard. It wasn't coming off easy, so she's going to get on the shearing. Yes, so this is where she is. Yeah, I got to follow up with them because they bought a ram. They had every intention of breeding, so I got to see what's going on there. They don't post a lot about the, oh, there she is. There you are. You're back. They don't post a lot about the sheep. It's mostly about their residents and stuff, which is fitting. Getting a cramp in my hand, sweetheart. It's not, I don't know where Septima is. Normally Septima's in here pushing everybody away. Kittens are good. Gandalf is he's like this, very affectionate. Sabrina is turning out to be the mighty huntress. She sits by the sliding glass door outside the deck. She thinks she is. Sabrina sits there and just jumps at every bug that lands on the window, and it sits there and crouches, right, like lying in wait. And Tabitha's just still very cautious. Sometimes she lets you pick her up, other times she'll run away. They're all doing good, getting big, very demanding. It's hard not to feed them all the time. They always want to eat, but the vet said when they're neutered, you don't want to do that because they can get overweight easier or something. I don't know what that's about. All right, miss, we got stuff we got to do, don't we? even though I can't think of what I'm doing every day, but I'm doing something because I'm busy all the time. Now I'm gonna make pancakes. Maybe I'll make them for breakfast tomorrow. I actually like waffles better. All right. You say goodbye. You say bye-bye. Oh, sweet softy. All right, you guys have a great weekend. Thanks for coming on here with me. Let's say goodbye. Stupid light. All right, well, good luck with all your projects and everything. Thanks, you too. Oh, really? Go, Pam. Awesome. You're welcome. All right, we'll see you next week. Say goodbye. Da-da-da-da. Say you love me. I love you guys. It's Belva. You saying goodbye? Okay. We'll talk to you next week. Thanks. Ouch.